What's up everybody, Bloodshed here, bringing you the Witch Doctor leveling build for Season 6, Diablo 3, patch 2.4.1. Now, just like my last build video, this is built from the ground up to be fun, to be easy to use. So you look over, you see the skills, and there's no really tinkering every single level needed. I'm just covering the impactful changes in the build. And when I say fun, it's still super effective, it's just fun. Like, I like the sacrifice ability. It does almost 1100% weapon damage, and it's just a great skill overall. Costs no mana, top notch in my book. So I'm going to go ahead and cover the skills, and then all the skills, and just to give you a general overview, and then I'll go kill a Rift Guardian and kind of display the build a little bit more. So to start off, early on, we're going to have to pick a generator. Basically something to cast until we get our real abilities. And you have a choice between poison darts and corpse spiders. Corpse spiders is hella fun for me. I love throwing pots at people, cracking them over their skull. It's a good time. It's a good time, really. Poison darts is more effective, so I went with that as my #1 slot. And you can use splinters, but either way, it's just a generator. Generators aren't that serious typically. At level 4, we get 2 amazing spells. We get Grasp of the Dead and we get Zombie Dogs. Grasp of the Dead is kind of short-lived because at level 12 we get Haunt, and we're pretty much going to roll with Haunt the rest of the way. I like the fact that I can cast it, move, cast, and move. It's a very fluid playstyle with the pets. It's the same way I designed my Witch Doctor build at level 70. So the core of the build is going to be Sacrifice, but we don't want to use it just on any old mob. We want to use it on condensed packs of mobs together to get the kind of the most bang or explosion for our buck. And we want to use them on like elites and Rift Guardians, things that we really want to, lay to waste. With the Next of Kin rune we get at level 24, we have a 35% chance to get another dog. So you throw one for free, no mana cost, like so, boom, nothing, boom, and then sometimes you get a dog back in return. So this is really good value. This is a Value Town 101. For Spirit Walk, you can go with John, anything really. Severance is my absolute favorite, but we don't get that for a while. Gargantuan, you can literally use any rune. I like the Humungoid rune. Same thing, I use it at level 70, so it just feels nice to get a nice cleave going. In addition to Sacrifice, we have Big Bad Voodoo, right? I wanted a Big Bad cooldown, and this is what I went with. It increases the attack speed of our pets. Our Gargantuan's going to be on overdrive, and the dogs, if there's any dogs left over, they're going to be on overdrive as well. Our passives completely synergize with a little Sacrifice build. Zombie Handler, we get 1 additional zombie dog every time. Circle of Life, when an enemy dies within 20 yards, there's a 15% chance we get another dog. So we're going to be getting dogs back from the Circle of Life. We're getting dogs back from the Next of Kin. So we're kind of getting some value, even though we're throwing out sacrifices like all willy-nilly. And Pierce the Veil. But eventually you're going to move on to Midnight Feast for 2 levels before you hit 70. So let's go ahead and see the build in action. All you pretty much need is to summon your 4 zombie dogs, have the Gargantuan out. And I'm just going to jump on this Rift Guardian and I'm going to hit him with a bunch of sacrifices. I don't even need to use my Voodoo cooldown. Our journey. I'm going to drop a few sacrifices right on his dome skull right here. So sacrifice 3, 4, and then if we had the cooldown, so we got 1 back. I just threw that against the wall. I just missed another one. You can see how I had like 5 or 6 different dogs there, and I just casted Haunt right at the end. So pretty good. It's a pretty good build, and it really dunks on elites because of the cooldowns that we have. All right, let's get into some legendary items you can find along the way that might augment your build in different ways. Witch Doctors do have an amazing item. Witch Doctors, you can get this Short Man's Finger as early as level 31. Now what this does is the Gargantuan actually breaks into 3 little Gargantuans, and they're stronger, and it's just really an amazing ring that we use at level 70. We use in Greater Rifts. This is like an end game ring that you can get early on. You can also get the Tall Man's Finger at level 31. Instead of your zombie dogs, it makes it into 1 big zombie dog with more health and more damage. Kind of like opposite of the Gargantuan, where it takes 1 and it splits it. It takes 3 and it makes it into 1. If you have this rune, I would not use Sacrifice. I would just go in a full pet build and completely build around keeping your pets alive. We talked about the Wizard with the Mantle of Channeling. You can also get it on the Witch Doctor, and you get a 25% damage increase. You get 25% damage reduction, and you can use it with Fire Bat. And of course, the Gold Wrap is not too shabby either. You can get that super early, and it's a best in slot item. I would just sit on it the entire way, keep it on my waist, and every time I'm running a Rift, every time I'm doing bounties or whatever, I'm going to be getting consistently armor, and it's just gonna make you unkillable. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed my sacrificial Witch Doctor video for season 6. I wanted to make something fun, different, and unique. The leveling experience should be a good time. And I just have a different philosophy, I guess, on the whole process. Either way, you're going to get to end game, and everyone's going to be still very efficient in the process. And yeah, this is Bluddshed. If you like the content, subscribe down below to my YouTube channel. We are a Diablo channel. Follow me at twitch.tv/bloodshed. We do streaming there. I stream mostly Diablo. You might see some other streams in between seasons, but as soon as season 6, we're going to dive in hardcore. That's pretty much all I have to say. If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them down below. This is Bluddshed. Thanks for watching. I'm out of here. Peace. Peace.